Kia ora and welcome back. My name's Zoe Stebe, your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Pantera performing Cemetery Gates. Now, I just want to say thank you so much. The person who recommended this, you know who you are. He's been leaving a comment on every single video that I've posted up until now, but please don't take that as a sign to go and do it. This is an exception. I really appreciate your enthusiasm for Pantera, so I want to bring my enthusiasm to this video. Let's get to Cemetery Gates. Earphones on. Cool. I'm loving it. I'm loving the voice. It took me a while to figure out where he was as well. But what I think that is, it's a lovely chest voice sound further down in the range with a little bit of constriction coming in. Now, we never really know how someone is actually making their constriction. And I don't know this person's history. I don't know, whether they drink or whether they smoke. All these things can have a really big impact on the sound that they're creating. But I'll take a look at how you can kind of add a little bit of constriction to the sound at the end of the video. So check out the timestamps in the description. But just be wary when you're trying to make these types of sounds. I get a lot of singers coming in and they think it's all about the pressure, but it's really not. He looks super chilled lying on that speaker. And it's not at all about pressure. It's actually a lot about relaxation, which kind of sounds weird, but relaxing everything will help you reach that constricted kind of sound a lot easier. Okay, let's keep watching. Okay, I'm slowly turning around as the video is going because I didn't have my feet on the floor. My bad. Okay, whoa, cool. It ramped up. Now I like the song. I don't know, in the beginning it was a bit slow and now it's cool. Ah, yes, like a bit of metal. I'm trying to think what I can say about his voice. It's boring, isn't it, when singing teachers go, I'm not really sure how. But although I can't say like how he's for sure making that sound, what I can say though is that you're more than able to like learn how to sing like this. This is something that you can just learn, but everyone has a different type of voice. So just like some people are, say, more flexible, literally due to the muscles and the joints and the tendons that you have, people also have more robust voices and less robust voices. So some people can sing for like 3 hours straight, screaming into a microphone, and they're absolutely fine. Someone like myself, however, after one beer, terrible. I won't sing, like will sound awful, and I lose all control of my voice, starts to get really, really tired, and it gets really scratchy. So it's all about learning where your limits are and then where your voice sounds best and what you can handle. But again, I'll go into a constriction exercise right at the end of the video because it's like much of a muchness right about now. He, it's had like a little bit more drive into the sound. Now drive in metal, we would use a bit of twang to get in there. And twang is, well, it's very present in my speaking voice, but we can make it so that it doesn't come through the nose and it kind of just adds like a bit of a boost to the sound and makes it sound a bit louder. Let's keep watching. I feel like everything's going wrong today in this video, but that's not what you guys are going to see though. But I really like though that he changed as well, like his body energy and position and things to kind of like give way to the voice almost. I don't know if he does that in all of his videos, but I love that. You can use that as well as an exercise. If you've got a song where maybe the choruses are like a little bit more power and the verses are a little bit more chilled, then you can often, for the chilled verses, go in like lie on the floor. And that was me lying on the floor. And then, you can stand up and, use your anchoring as well then for the choruses so that you're bringing in that difference in the energy to train it into your voice and train it into your body. And then eventually you'll just stand there and sing the song and your body will react to what you've been practicing slowly into it. Cool. Either there's an effect pedal that's being used for some of those parts on his microphone, or there's someone else singing in the background. I can't quite figure it out. But there's definitely a harmony going on there. So many different sounds that he is creating. I will admit, I am a huge fan of metal, but it's something that I'm personally working on in my own vocal technique. So I'll put a link in the description for who I am singing with at the moment for my metal lessons. Again, if you scratch, catch, or cough, I feel like a broken record, please stop singing immediately. You definitely should not be coughing after singing this type of stuff. Although it looks like he's putting in loads of energy, I promise you in his actual voice, he isn't. Very, very famous metal teacher Melissa Cross, you may have heard of her. She's like one of the gurus of metal teaching. She also says that it is basically like an M1 sound, so it's like a with a low levels of effort here at the level of vocal folds, and you're using a little bit more of the anchoring going in. I'm going to go into an exercise at the end. It's so cool. Okay, that was pretty fucking cool. Ha! Amazing. Now, I did hear just a little bit, unfortunately, my camera turned off right at the very end of the song, but I did hear him speak a little bit at the end of the video, and it appears to me like he speaks quite gritty and gravelly with a little bit of constriction going in. Now, that's really, really cool. And he's obviously able to bring that then into his singing without kind of like pushing and pressurizing it. But as I said at the beginning of the video, really everybody has different types of voices. So now I would really recommend that you work with someone on metal vocals. It's much, much faster if you get yourself a coach. So as I said earlier, I'll chuck a link in the description for my metal teacher. Actually, what I would like to talk to you about is the sort of really beginnings of a little bit of constriction, that little bit of scratch coming into the voice. As I say, that is something that I do teach. What I want you to do is to try and sound like you're a bit of an old man, or a bit of a dementor. And then what I want you to do is breathe out cleanly, so without any type of noise. Breathing in and out without making any noise whatsoever. Cool. And then I want you to make the old man sound again. And then switch to this open breathing out. So you go, and then it's silent. And I want you to take note of the difference in the space. So with the old man, the space is a little bit smaller. And with the breathing out without any effect, it's a lot bigger. Now, I'm well aware that that is not the sound that he's creating. This is like level 1, okay? This is constriction 101, not let's sing like Phil, okay? No, he has been practicing us a lot longer than we're going to be doing right in this video. So, old man singing. And then breathing out silently. And what you're doing there is you're going, make the space small, make the space wide, make the space small, make the space wide. Because constriction, like it sounds, you are narrowing the pharyngeal walls, so that inside your larynx, you're narrowing it all to let the false vocal folds come over top of the true vocal folds. And then with the breathing out silently, you're widening everything so that you're allowing the air to come out uninterrupted. And that's really important that we're getting that difference in the sound. Now, what you can do then is to move it onto pitch. And then sing it cleanly. And take that exercise up the range. Again, no scratching, catching, or coughing. If you feel the need to, then please stop. Drink a bit of water. You can also go through your lax fox exercises as well. I'll put a video up here for how to lax fox. Really great technique for, again, relaxing all of the muscles inside the larynx. If you don't need one of these tubes, by the way, like literally just take a straw, or you can pick this up at any hardware store. Just get a tube, any type of tube. But if you can't be bothered, use a straw. If you can't be bothered with that, use a piece of pasta. If you don't have any pasta, use a, or my favorite, again, just to, or that's another one, just to relax everything inside the mouth. Now, I'm not going to go any further than that. I want you to start with really, really, really basic constriction, because the rest, it needs to be done under supervision, and it also needs to be done with a little bit more care and attention to your personal voice. You're going to be awesome. Keep at it. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. And thank you so much for the recommendation of Pantera Symmetry Grates. I hope you've enjoyed it. What do you want me to have a look at next? Let me know down in the comments what your favorite bands are and what live performances I should be taking a look at. Feel free to leave some links down there as well. I put them into a big list. The list is getting very long. I put them into a big list and I'm just working my way through the list. But I promise you I'll get to them at some point. I do my best. But if you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button, because I bring out videos just like this one every single week. Actually, I bring them out 3 times a week. So I'm doing my best here, guys, helping you sing better in the comfort of your own home. Have an awesome rest of your day. Keep singing. Keep rocking. That was a terrible scream. Ka kite ano.